Hello everyone, this is my first video with my PNG tuber model, whatever you want to call it. But this is Cactus Head. I would love for y'all to experience a game that I have been absolutely loving over the last few weeks. I think it's been weeks. But, as you can tell, I've played this game a lot. So, I forgot I can check this guy up. Look at this silly goat. Look at how dumb it looks. Aw. Wait. Pick up. Hey, pal. Yee. Anyways. Chuck. Alright. Let me go check something. I should probably explain what this game even is. This, my lovely daints, lovely pals and gals, is Far Far West. A game that is, as some people call it, Helldivers but with robots and skeletons, whatever. But it ain't like that. It's actually a lot funner. And I will take us into a level. And I bet some people, whenever I post this, will say, oh, we're going to be playing on normal. How weak. And I'll admit, it's kind of pathetic. But I want to make sure I actually complete everything. And besides, I still get XP. But if this video does somewhat well, I'll go into other stuff that I've been dying to talk about. But I do think that this game deserves more recognition. And I think more people should know about this game than just a few people. I mean, there are some YouTubers who already play this game, and I think that's lovely. But most of the videos I've seen talking about this game aren't, how can I put this? Most of them are information, if I remember correctly. None of them were just fun. And I should be giving commentary over this, but it's kind of difficult, and I'll admit. Oh shit. Well dang. But what I just did was mess up. Because collecting souls is one of the best things you can do. Then each weapon, at least in melee, or not melee, primary and secondary, have a unique, how am I gonna put this, a unique Joker card to each one. No, each of them have 2 unique Joker cards. And you know, by asking yourself, what are Joker cards? Well, it's quite simple. They're stuff that allow you to modify your weapons in a way. So for example, I have a Joker card on my bow that allows me, for whenever I hold, when I pull back my bow to the max, and then hold it for an extra 4 seconds, it causes a large explosion once hitting, like there. Unfortunately, I don't have anything on my shotgun right now, because I unlocked it not that long ago. There's also unique synergies, with acid and electricity being pretty good together. Well, acid is really good both with everything else, because it's just a good AoE effect. Ooh, hold on. Let me collect this gold over here. But this here is a Joker card, and as you can tell, there's different rarities. And upon picking up Joker cards, you can get healed. And then you might be wondering, what the hell am I doing now? Simple, a side mission. Each mission has at least 3 side quests. And these side quests can range from punching cows back into a pen, destroying pumpkins, or let me try to remember, or collecting or conjuring up skulls to let souls go free. And to explain the different quest types, or side quest type, there are gold quest and soul quest, both being the primary ways to primary currencies in this game. Well, technically, gold is the primary currency. Souls should allow you to get Joker cards, but those can be useful because right now, for example, I have a Joker card that allows me to jump 2 times. And another Joker card, I think I have 2 right now, called Healthy Boy. Now what Healthy Boy does is, if I'm at max health, I get 30% speed and 30% reload speed and firing speed. And now that doesn't sound a lot until you're shooting off like a minigun. But of course I don't know if I still have this on. Since switching Joker cards can help a lot with the build. And before I say anything more, Joker cards do not define a build, they boost the build, at least in my opinion. What does affect your build are your weapons. And for example, shotgun, you want to be up and close to catch all, how can I put this, all possible pellets into their faces. I don't know the best way to put that. Most people know how to use shotguns. That's just how I can explain it. But here's the thing. How are you gonna get in up and close if you don't have speed? Well, that's where some Joker cards come in that allow you to gain speed by killing. What the? Oh. You gotta watch out for enemies. Well, you gotta watch out for the skellies, because of course they're gonna be doing weird stuff. Ooh, oh, that's lucky. Before we all wonder what just happened, a coyote went by, which is a robot that carries a bag, which once upon being murdered, you get both gold and a weapon fragment. And then, here's another question. What the hell is a weapon fragment? It's the only possible way to unlock new weapons. Yep, there we go. And as you can see, I nearly died. Why? Because I'm playing this alone, and this game is a team game. Now that team is pretty basic, but that just makes it more understandable. I'm not gonna try to, my lord. I mean, it can be easy when alone, especially on, easy. But this is medium. And I should be, hold on. Why am I doing this? I still got side quests. Also, you see that? Just ah, my lord. But you see, quick note, these guys and this gun-slinging cowboy asshole are 2 out of the 3 most common skeletons or enemies you'll see in this game. Well, that's before they finish adding the new enemy archetype. But the third one were those ravens that you saw earlier, or those birds. Yep. I tried doing something really dumb, but it did not work out. Now this is one of the other side quests. I probably didn't say it, but it's just as simple as sorry. Jeez, I am so sorry about that. They just interrupted me. Hold up. This is a neat little trick you can do. I don't know if that gets you less or more gold, but whenever you play this game, just chuck a dynamite at one of those gold pillars and it'll break instantly. Sure, you can you can like use the pickaxe on it to collect it, but it's just funner to use the dynamite and quicker. And there we go. This is another gold side quest. Ooh, bell shot. This is a really good one if you get a bunch of these, because bell shot basically guarantees that, well, it doesn't guarantee, but it states that how do I don't know how to fucking pull this. Bell shot, once upon, I believe it's shooting or killing an enemy, spawns a bell. Hold up. 5% chance for weak spawn hits. Okay. Basically, if you hit an enemy in the weak spot, there's a chance for a bell to pop up. If you shoot that, you get HP. And there are two ways to get it. There are, of course, the random way to get it, and to like properly unlock it, which I might show y'all in another episode, another video. I don't know when, don't know why, but I mean, then again, y'all can just search up a video about it. Alright, I forgot. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that you have a horse in this game. I know, pretty silly of me to forget that I have a mount. I think that's meant to help me get around, but it's just funner. Like, but also this game has a huge incentive on just moving. Schmoving. But unfortunately, none of your jokers affect your horse. I think unless it's either movement or size. Now what I mean by size is that there are two cards in this game, at least from my knowledge, that can change your size. That being the giant and the gnome. Both cards are really useful. I know that was unnecessary, but it's just funny that way. You can also use these Marauders, hard light shield? I don't know what they're called. I don't remember. I did it again. Missing souls, at least at my point in the game, isn't bad. But, it's bad when you're early on, because souls allow you to also buy Joker cards directly whenever in the shops. Ooh, this one's pretty good. This is unfortunately another gold one. So, no souls, but it shows you, you know, here, One, two, three, 1 through 10 technically, I guess. But it's Morse code. So let's see. Dash, dot, dot, on. This one is instantly a 6. Let's see. Dot, 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 dash. So that's 4. You know, I don't know. Let's see. Dot, dot, dash. So that's 2. Dash, 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 dash. That one's 9. Now, obviously, if you get 3, you can just guess the last one, which honestly is a great method, but I'm not sure. Hold up, wait. How far am I? Okay. Now you're gonna like see something cool. Movement tech, baby. Now, I'm not the best person to say, or to explain what this kind of game has for movement, but, I think you can guess. Bonk. Now the main objective is pretty fun. It's, you know, stay in one location and defend something. Get your dirty ass out of here, man. Of course, whenever you start off the game, you will have a dash and a jump. That's honestly a great way to get around. I'll just quickly hopping around. Now, I don't know if there's bunny hopping. If there is, I'd be impressed. Fuck off. Sorry. Also, y'all might have seen it earlier, but I dropped one of my Joker cards. That can be useful if you're in a group and everyone, you know, has Joker cards which they don't really need, but someone else could benefit from. For example, someone could have a Joker card that allows them to, you know, I don't know, have longer range or something. Now this one, this is a very simple game of balancing. Of course, it's a horde shooter. I would call this game a very great horde shooter, mixed with, you know, mission extractor. Now, of course, these dynamite guys, you can use them to help you with movement, as long as you know the kind of range. Now, I'm just trying to introduce people to this game. This game is, I'm not here as a tutorial. This is just an introduction. But one question I feel like people might have is, why are there skeletons? Why are there robots? Where are the humans? What happened? Nothing has been said, at least from my knowledge. No lore has been exposed about, you know, anything about the humans. So in my personal opinion, I believe the humans just died. Well, to clarify, I guess, they made these robots as servants. Well, not servants, but I'm not sure. Okay, hold on. In my personal opinion, I believe that each robot was based off of a certain person. And that person, made the robot and gave him the personality. As one does. But then, the fucking... I don't know what that thing is in the sky. You've probably seen it. It's a little text box at the bottom whenever Horde starts. But, normally I like to think that he's the reason why, there's no natural life. And you heard it here. Well, no intelligent life, to be more exact. And what do I mean by that? Have you noticed a distinct lack of organic animals? I sure have. And that's the funny thing. This game, in my personal opinion, normally doesn't make you think about what stuff doesn't exist or isn't here. Now, this game has a lot of theories that I could quickly just think of, but I would love to hear what you guys think about. I can't even think this right. Hold up. I would love to hear what you guys think about what happened to humanity in this world, because it said in the west or north, far north, which is the topmost part of the map. It said that it was abandoned. Now, and each place shows, human structures and stuff. Like these seem to be radio towers, because we're in Area 51 right now. But the funniest thing about this is that for some odd reason we don't. How can I put this? I'm not sure. I could just be, pulling shit out of my ass. Now, the scripted vulture, I absolutely despise. I'm gonna be honest. Like, this boss is not fun. Damn it. Leave it. No. Oh, okay. The damage over time is really good against certain bosses. The vulture, if you just set up a trap below it, it'll like dive into it, which makes it really good. It makes it really weak against just setup moves in general. Now, one thing I'm surprised by is that it hasn't used a certain move yet, which makes me happy, but also makes me a bit shocked. Because one of the moves it has, which it didn't use for some reason, is where it goes into it basically summons a shield around it, and starts firing off falling rocks or some shit like that. Now, time for the journey home. I love doing that. Now, you can shoot the bell, which is a really good thing because if it forced you to ring it every time, then that would be hell. Because you have to go up to it and ring it by holding down a button. That's like less than like a few seconds, which is fine. But shooting is a lot funny. It's funnier because, you know, I don't know, it's just easier. It just seems funny to me. And one thing you've probably noticed is that I'm constantly switching from my bow to my shotgun, and my shotgun to my bow. Because dealing damage is how you get XP on your weapons, which causes them to level up. And allows you to put on more jokers. And to explain what I mean is that each joker has a certain amount of slots that they need to fill, that they need so they can be used. For example, for the gray silvers, which are the common ones, those only take up one. While red, I will show y'all red silvers in just a bit, require 5. And yeah, 5 might not seem like a lot, but you only have a limited amount. And the max you can have is once you reach 100. Now the train is here, but I'm not going to get on it just yet. Also, everything requires XP. And how do you get XP? Simple, by dealing damage. There we go, there's a bell. Oh shit. Also, this music is really fire. Ooh. There we go. I know I'm staying here for longer than necessary, since, you know, I'm on my way up, but it'll stay there. Now, do I think that they should add a timer for you to get on the train for just departs when you fail the mission? No. I think you should be able to do whatever you want once the train comes. Ooh. Alright. There we go. And then you might be wondering, well, some of you might be wondering, what is this skin I'm playing as, or the skin I have? Well, I would be more than inclined to show y'all, because it is a very good skin, in my personal opinion. I think all of the models look amazing. See? As you can see, I got a lot of XP. This is mainly for your character, or your hero. Now let's head back to the saloon, or basically the town, so I can show y'all what else we have. Now, of course, there are, you know, objectives that you can do. Hold up. So let me show y'all. On my bow, I have 1 red card. And as you can see, they take up 5, blue take up 3, grays take up 1, greens take up 2, purples take up, I believe, 4. Well, I don't remember. These take up 5 and the 2 more. Yeah, these take up 4. Okay, so red and orange both need 5. But you know what? That's fine. Now, one thing that's really good about this game is that you can have a lot of different jokers, and that's really fun. But you know what else was even funner? Having stuff that just lets you destroy other stuff. As you can tell, I'm a little poor right now, but that's because, you know, I be doing stuff. I actually want to equip that. And I want to equip this. And now, I will do... Now, I have one more slot that I can use. Oh yeah, these 5 cards. They're pretty cool. Wait a minute. I'm thinking about something. Hold up. So you know you're fine. I'll put you on. So I've... Rats. Okay, you know, I'll get rid of, West Wizard. Because it can be good, but I don't like it. Now... this card would be absolutely... hold on. This one's pretty good. I am so sorry for taking up y'all's time. I am just trying to figure out stuff that I want to do later. But the short of it is that you have magic. Magic is pretty cool. You have guns, and then you got cowboys. All pretty funny, all pretty good. Now here is the guy that you can get your skins from. And as you can tell, there are normal, which are, I would say, very basic characters, but they all have their unique stuff. You know, it's fine. Woody, he's interesting. Then you got Willy Billy from simply completing quest. Marauder, if I remember correctly. Let's see. Huh. Ah, here. Kill 200 Marauders. That is how I got the Marauder skin. Hold up. I am so sorry. Sorry, I just had to quickly shift the angle my character was at. But here, all these quests that you can get. Now back to this, you can also get emotes. All, you know, simple, funny, you know, all cool. Dead weight, that one's neat. Rockin' chair. Yeah, I want to get this one soon. Lasso, waiting, salute, clap. You know, all this is basic. Then you got your mount, your little horse. You got Rudolph, Sandy, which seems to be, you know, traveling, Lynx, Battle, and then you got Phantom. Hella expensive, but hella cool. I got this one because you get this one for completing a quest. You also got titles. Yeah, this is just... hold on. Hold up, I gotta go do something. So I may or may not need to do something. Wait, Karibu. Hold up. There isn't. Yeah, you can get other stuff, but hold up. There ain't no way. Hold up. Where's the gambling one? I gotta check for the gambling one. Well, that's fine. Well, this one's just neat. Sorry for being so tired. It is currently 9 in the afternoon. That isn't even that late. Yeah, let's go gambling. This is the gamble machine. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I just want to gamble. Now, should I be wasting my time doing this? No. Is it funny? Yes. Now I'm officially broken the soul thing, but I don't fucking mind. Oh yeah, look, I forgot to tell you all the skin I was wearing. Old Rufus, this one's pretty neat. Dr. Spark Twist. He's one of the quest skins you can get alongside Willy Billy, Gravekeeper, Wandering Trader, I believe Otto as well. Fortune or Forta Fortun Blue. I don't know how to pronounce that. This is also these two are quests. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 quest skins. With this one also being a quest skin. And there you go. 9 quest skins. Now, of course, you can buy the other skins. But these 2 skins, ooh, hold on. Well, yeah, you need to complete this one as a quest as well. But these two you cannot just buy. You need to get them as. There's no edge. Hold up. This one's the best one, in my personal opinion. Anyways, this was Far Far West. A game I've been fucking loving. If you want to look up more, that's perfectly fine. Actually, I advise people to look up more. See if they want to play this game. See if they want to, have fun with their friends on here. Because it's up to 4 players. So, it's very lucrative. And also, it costs, like, 20 bucks. So if you were to, like, get friends on, that would be 80 bucks. So you get 4 games. You get the price of a AAA game nowadays for 4 people, and it's fucking fun. I call that a win. If vegans like, it's like how vegans like a vegetable so much. I don't know. I was trying to think of something, but I couldn't think of anything. It's like I guess you could say I'm addicted to this game, like how crackheads are addicted to crack. Yeah, that works. Anyways, I think that's been my last observed comment for the day. I'm not exactly sure. Still, I'm just doing dumb shit right now. I don't really know what to do because I'm trying to close out this video. Yeah, fuck it. Anyways, I hope y'all have a lovely day or whatever. Have fun. Do what y'all want. Just. Oh, okay. So, oh yeah, another thing I forgot to mention are synergies. You've been seeing me use synergies this entire recording session. but certain cards and other stuff have synergies. Why? I don't know what makes it cool. But for example, fire or pyro, elect, acid, all have synergies with cactus.